Welcome to Curtis Ghost Corner, coming to you from a secret underground base in occupied America. Hi, folks. Welcome back. From Fox News, Hillary Clinton suggests transgender debate should not be about a priority for Dems. Clinton says Republicans are so extreme that other issues are out the window. Uh-oh. Yeah. You know, the funny part is they're complaining about the fact that the transgender issues, the BLM riots, Antifa, the pro-abortion people firebombing and destroying clinics, the list goes on and on and on and on. A few things I can't mention here because it's on YouTube. And basically what I said, what the Democrats always do. They use these people. They're useful idiots. And now they don't need them anymore. That one battle is over, the battle to get Trump out. They've basically ate all their seed corn, and they have to get rid of these people now to get some credibility back because they see they're going to get their asses handed to them in the midterms. So let's not focus on that. That was the focus of every media show. And they'll say, well, media is separate than the DNC. It most certainly is not. They're dovetailed together. They're basically conjoined twins, for Pete's sake. Wherever the DNC, the Democrats told them to say, they said. And all they talked about was trans. Over and over and over. That way they could pound their political enemies over the head. Well, now they don't need these useful idiots anymore, and they're throwing them off on the street. As you saw today, the FINA, that's the governing board for swimming in colleges and the Olympics, is now barring trans women from competing, biological men, and have their own open section because they don't need them anymore because now they're a liability. What are people that just even for a short period align themselves with Democrats? They always get thrown under the bus, but they keep doing it. I don't know who's dumber. Maybe it's not the Democrats. They can use these useful idiots. Former presidential candidate said Democrats should be focused on winning elections and suggested they should not treat the transgender debate as a priority. Too late. Too late. Look at CRT in schools. That's devastating. Were they going to pull back on that next? I mean, it's just amazing to me. Here's the problem. Between the drag queen shows and all the teachers that have been arrested for being with children, as they say, can't say what I want here on YouTube, it's starting to bite them in the ass. Now they see it as a weight around their neck. And we don't need this issue anymore. So all you people that put your heart and soul in it, even though I think that you're totally wrong, we don't care about you anymore. We got what we wanted out of you, so go away. The Democrats always do that. Clinton made the comments in an extensive interview with the Financial Times published Friday. Yeah, she knows a lot about finances. The report pressed Clinton to state her position on some of the issues Democrats have pushed for on the national level that are unpopular among Americans. Yeah. Teaching sex in schools to little kids. Drag queen shows for little kids and minors. Transitions for minors and little kids are not very popular. That is correct. CRT is not very popular, and the list goes on and on and on. And neither were the riots of 2020. Very unpopular. Democrats seem to be going out of their way to lose elections by elevating activist causes, notably the transgender debate, which are of an only small minority. What sense does it make to depict J.K. Rowling as a fascist, the reporter asked. What sense does it make? They created these monsters. They created these progressive monsters like AOC and all the rest. And every single organization and every alphabet organization in the world. They gave birth to all of them. The people that are firebombing clinics, they gave birth to all of them. It's amazing to me. And all of a sudden now, they're all grown up, these people they gave birth to, and they don't know what to do with them. We're standing on the precipice of losing our democracy, and everything that everybody else cares about then goes out the window. First of all, genius, I'll even say it, Madam Secretary, to be respectful, we don't live in democracy. Duh. Your husband was president. You should know that. Look, the most important thing to win is the next election. The alternative is so frightening that ever does not help you win should not be a priority. So what she's doing is she's saying, trans activists, we really and truly are on your side. But it's so important that it's so frightening that we have to dump you in order for Republicans not to win. We really don't want to, but we have to. It's like having the crazy uncle. Go hide him in the back closet so nobody can see him. It's amazing to me how absolutely unloyal these people are. Clinton's press office did not immediately respond to a request from comment from Fox Digital. No, really? Clinton's made a habit of criticizing the most radical members of the Democratic Party in recent months only. And I wouldn't even say months. I would say probably the last 6-8 weeks. She warned in December that progressive Democrats could lose elections for the party in 2022. You could be in third grade and know that. It's ridiculous. I think it's time for some careful thinking about what wins elections, and not just in deep blue districts where a Democrat and a liberal Democrat or so-called progressive Democrat is going to win, Clinton said. I understand why people want to argue for their priorities. That's what they believe they were elected to do. So what she's saying is, we know you're a nut bar. We know you're a progressive nut. Do us a favor, shut the F up for a while, and help us win the election by being quiet, and then we'll let you out. We'll let you out again and talk all you want to after we win. It's amazing to me. It's exactly what she said there. Look, I'm all about having vigorous debate. No, you're not. Ask the Sanders campaign, and Bernie Sanders would have been a disaster as president. You screwed over Bernie Sanders and his people twice. I think it's good, and it gives people a chance to be part of the process. Yeah, we'll let you be part of the process, but then we're going to throw you away when we don't need you anymore. At the end of the day, it means nothing if we don't have Congress that will get things done. We don't have a White House that we can count on to be sane and sober and stable and productive. My God, my God. Sane, sober, stable, and productive. That's what she thinks Biden is now? I'll bet you privately I can't believe that moron won. Thank God. Now I can be president again. Because when she was asked straight out, are you going to run for president? She said no. It looks like by all indications, President Biden is going to run for re-election, so I'm out. What she's really saying is, and she knows Biden won't run again, if Biden doesn't run, I'm going to leave my options open. And be honest with you, that is a smart political move. Clinton's Friday comments comes days after President Joe Biden signed an executive order claiming Republicans bully kids with restrictions on transgender drugs and operations for minors. Think about that for a minute. Just pause the video and look at those words that I highlighted. A president of the United States signed an executive order making it easier for minors to have operations in transgender drugs. Now stop the video and give that 15 seconds thought. Several Republicans-led states have pushed to ban hormone treatments and gender transition surgery for minors, as well as prevent males who are transgender from competing in women's sports. We've seen that the swimming, FINA, has now banned trans women, a.k.a. biological men. It's amazing to me. They kissed all these organizations' asses. BLM raised hundreds of millions of dollars with Democrats' help and their allies in the media. And yet, and the trans people and the trans organizations all over the place, and yet, now that they're a liability, goodbye. They do this all the time. Why do these organizations even want to be with them? It's amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. The Democrats will always, always, always stab you in the back when they're done with you and they got what they need out of you. I recall that from when I was a local elected official in the early 2000s and then a Democrat on city council. I got stabbed in the back too by my own party. Democrats are very, very much mind-like. They think the same. It's in their mentality. When they're done using you, they just ignore you and ghost you or throw you away. And this is no different. And they're always, always, always will do that. And they're not going to change. Until the next time, folks, goodbye and good luck.